All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarah soon said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepted members to the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. You're feeling that frequency and energy. You should most definitely join the link right down in the video description. It's in the chat. Click that link. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like it and love it. Get over there, get you something nice, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, SETI University, over 2,000 videos, over 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. We talking about Black Illuminati. We talking about Freemasonry exposed, all the cult, alchemy. We talking about the Black Woman is God series. We talking about Black economics and education, Olmec, Voyages of the Nile, Naga, Kush, ancient Egypt, Ethiopia. We got also Christianity, Islam, Judaism. We got the Grandmaster teachers handpicked lectures and documentaries. There is no other website on the planet that can compete or compare. I don't know if you're not a member. I don't know why not. You should have already gotten over there, become a member, get access to that library, video library of all them subjects that'll blow your mind. Become a member today. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, dropping nuclear bombs on Patreon. That's right. Exclusive live streams. The biggest perk is you get a chance to see the general go live on Patreon. The popping his page on Patreon. You should be over there. That's the lecture hall of the BPC, and I'm giving you nothing but flame throwing information. So get over there. It's tiers for everybody. I got to play every tier you go to. Is already some cooking fire presentations waiting on you when you become a patron. So get over there and get access to that information. And I'm on Rumble, the Black Power Scholar that won't stumble or fumble, getting ready to rumble on Rumble. And that's going to be a hell of a ride. And I know you want to be on that ride. So you should most definitely subscribe to my Rumble and get ready, because it's going to be fire. To all the family out there donated to the general, I thank you. I appreciate the fact that you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate to the general, the link is in the video description. It's in the chat. Click it, donate. I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Now, let's work now. I know it's late. They're gonna come. Believe it or not. They're gonna say, oh, that nigga said it. Okay, let's go to work. And so now we talking about the African gods that the Israelites worship before they ever knew of a Yahweh. They didn't know no Yahweh. Yahweh ain't did. They talk about the Egyptians enslaved the Israelites. Well, God didn't do a goddamn thing about it. Shit, every other goddamn you read in the Bible, it say, if the Ethiopians, the Egyptians, the Canaanites, everybody went into slavery or was cursed into some type of servitude with the blessing of God. So goddamn it, if you was in Egypt and however many years you supposedly was in slavery, God must have wanted your ass in slavery. You understand what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I mean why would a man if the Israelites is his people and he enslaved and they in slavery, why wouldn't he do something about it? You understand? Unless he ordained it. You see, when you talk about the 10 plagues of Egypt, God ordained it, right? When it say when Noah cursed Canaan, that's what it said. God ordained it. You see, and then you go into Isaiah and Ezekiel, and it talks about how the Egyptians and the Ethiopians gonna go into slavery and all of this and shit, and they're gonna be in chains and all of this. It was godly ordained. When it was godly. So if they was in Egypt and they was in slavery and God didn't help their ass out of it, he must have wanted their ass in slavery. You understand what I'm saying? Because if he did not want them in slavery, he could have freed them, right? What the fuck he leave them in slavery for so long for? Then come at the last minute. You see what I'm saying? Then he come at the last minute. They've been over there supposedly working like dogs and shit. And then here he come. All right, so then it must have been God. Y'all must have did some shit that y'all had no business doing. And God goddamn cursed the shit out of y'all and told the Egyptians, yeah, put that whip on their ass. Put that whip. They don't listen. They don't listen. Them ain't God people. That's a goddamn lie. We got to stop that. We got to stop listening to this shit. Okay, now let's talk about this because the Bible also document because when we talk about and they say Moses was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptian, and we ask him, well, what the fuck was he learned in? Don't nobody say shit. Yeah, yeah, don't nobody say shit. Say but it said that he was that he was learning all the wisdom of the Egyptians. So did he learn about religion? Did he learn about the sacred geometry of the temples? Did he learn how to even design the temple? Did Solomon get some of that information from Moses on how to because when you look at the layout of the temple, it's an Egyptian temple. And the Freemasons document that the layout of Solomon's temple was taken from the Egyptian temple. It's the same, the oblong, the rectangle, where the holies of holies is located, the porch, the columns, the colonnade inside of it. Yeah, that's the Egyptian temple. And so, yeah, we asking what did they learn in Egypt? Now, when you go into Joshua, if you go into Joshua, uh, I like it. I know all my good Christian family out there watching. I hope they writing this down so they can learn something. You see what I'm saying? I know y'all out there looking and cursing me, saying that nigga said he up there talking against the Bible again. That's that nigga. Yeah, there he is. There you go. Telling the truth. The truth we don't want to hear. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I'm in the good book too. Yeah, so Joshua 24, verse 14, it says, now therefore fear the Lord and serve him in sincerity and in truth. And listen now, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt. See? And serve ye the Lord. Listen to me. Now therefore fear the Lord and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord. So right there, it documents that they wasn't just in Egypt. just laying bricks and shit and mud bricks and shit. They were in there worshiping just like Egyptians. Just like you niggas in America, y'all worship just like these European Americans. Y'all, whatever denomination y'all belong to. I don't give a goddamn which one you belong to. You can go to any denomination. And it's a goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthal that is the author, is the founder of every fucking denomination. You see what I'm saying? You go into them nations where the Arab then took over and all them niggas over there, assalamu alaikum, assalamu fakum. You see what I'm saying? And so you're not gonna spend no 400 years in the land of Egypt and not worship like an Egyptian. You see what I'm saying? Even in their speech. What the fuck if you in a nation 400 years, most nations ain't gonna even let you work in their nation if you can't speak their language. That's in most motherfuckers' constitution. You think you gonna come from another nation and you speak another language, you think a motherfucker gonna give you a job and you can't even speak his language? That's gonna be one of his first prerequisites. You got to speak the language. And I believe when you come into the United States, that's mandatory that you got to learn English. You see what I'm saying? At some point in time. You know what I'm saying? Or you ain't gonna, motherfucker, you gonna be one of them undocumented motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Is we all right? Yeah, yeah. How it sound out there? Am I too loud out there? Talk to me. How the audio sound out there? You know I'm on the celly, so you go. All right. Okay. Okay. That's all. I just want to know. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. Cause I just Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. I was just wondering because I seen a nigga out there. He said, okay. I seen somebody out there. I must be on his head. Yeah, I must be on his head. He must be one of them good Christian niggas. He must be one of them Judaic niggas. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let me see. Yeah. Must be one of them goddamn Judaic niggas. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, all right. And so there it is. So you ain't they wasn't just over there. They was when we look up on the walls of Egypt. Now, if they were worshiping, as Joshua said, and put away the gods which your father served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt. Now, in many verses of the Bible, God is called the potter. You see, the potter. You know who formed the world. You know, he's the great potter. And so, did they take that from Canaan, who molded man on the potter's wheel, who's the first potter, the deity who used the potter's wheel, which you take the clay, you see what I'm saying, and you spin the potter's wheel, you see, and you see it's moving in that centrifugal force, you see, and you take it and you mold the clay just like Canaan molded man's on the potter's wheel. You see? So did they see that in Egypt, which obviously they did? You know, they saw Canaan on the walls. You see? And they took that and then they took the symbolisms of God being a potter and they added to the Bible. You see what I'm saying? Being one who manifests and create things on the potter's wheel. You see, when we talk about that Canaan made man from the mud of the earth. You see what I'm saying? When they Yahweh and they created Yahweh, did they take that? And because obviously they had to. See, the thing is, they can't say that they are original. in any of their stories. They can lie, but we can show that these concepts existed in Egypt, in Africa, hundreds of thousands of years before this book was even written. You see, and it wasn't written at no time of no goddamn Moses neither. Ain't no Bible coming down from no goddamn Moses. All documentation show that what they tried to say was that what was that? The Dead Sea Scrolls, the oldest Hebrew text on the planet. Do you hear me? On the planet was supposedly the Dead Sea Scrolls, and the Dead Sea Scrolls were 1,000 years after Moses. Look it up. And then they found out that some of the goddamn Dead Sea Scrolls was fake. Look that up, which I had already said that they were fake. You see what I'm saying? I had already said. So that show you right there that there is over 1,000 years between supposedly when Moses lived. How do we know when Moses lived? Number one, they used it. Nah, I'm gonna show you something where they got caught up. Nah, Moses is, they always show Moses in conflict with Ramesses. That's who they say. You see what I'm saying? And matter of fact, let me document that. When they was in, he put their ass in slavery. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all where they got caught up. Right here. Now, in Exodus, it says, Exodus 1, chapter 11. I want y'all to document this. I'm going to show y'all where they slipping. They stay slipping. That's how you know, I'm going to show you where they slipping. Exodus 1, chapter 11, right? It says, therefore, they did set over them taskmasters. Talking about the supposed Hebrews in Egypt when they supposedly, there came a Pharaoh that knew not Joseph, and he put the taskmasters on their ass, put that whip on their ass. Therefore, they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens. And they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramesses. Okay? So it was during the time of Moses that they built for Pharaoh treasure cities of Pithom and Ramesses. Is you with me? Yeah. Pithom and Ramesses. Now, I'm going to go and I'm going to show you during the time of Joseph. I'm going to show you how they lied. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how they lied. I'm going to show you right here and catch their ass all the way up. I'm going to catch their ass all the way up. I'm going to catch their ass all the way up. I'm going to show you this. And I want you to write this down. Go here. Wait. Okay. Watch me work now. I'm going to work. Where is that at? I think it's up in here. It's up in here somewhere. I'm gonna find. I'm on it. You know I'm on it. On my hands, and I'm gonna have it. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. It had to be when they and thou should do okay. And wait a minute. And wait a minute. I got to find this now. Hold on. I'm on it. If I don't find it right here, I need to I need to be able to do this. Wait a minute. I think I'm on it. There it is. I got you. I got you. Right here. Now, what I want to state first and foremost, that it's almost, I believe, between Joseph and Moses. I believe it's close, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how many years it is, but I believe it very well may be about 400 years. I do believe. No, wait a minute. No, it ain't that many. It's a couple hundred years, though. It's a couple hundred years between, because they was in Egypt for 400 years. They was in Egypt for about 400 years. So it's about 200 years between Joseph and Moses. That's significant. Now it says under Joseph, this is Genesis 47:11. And it says Joseph placed his father and his brethren and gave them a possession in the land of Egypt, in the best land, in the land of Ramesses, as Pharaoh had commanded. Now that right there show you that they was just slapping anything anywhere. There wasn't no city of Ramesses at the time of Joseph. See, they fucked up right there. They fucked up because there was only one. It was only one dynasty where there were Ramesside kings. That was the 19th dynasty. You see, there were no Ramesses before the 19th dynasty. You see, and so that was the dynasty in which Moses was supposedly had his conflict with Pharaoh. And they say that it could have been Seti, and that the son that he grew up with, Pharaoh's son, that whom was Ramesses. So they say the Pharaoh was Seti, and the son that played with Moses was Ramesses. But here, Joseph, damn near 200 years earlier, they're saying that, and Joseph placed his father and his brethren and gave them a possession in the land of Egypt, in the best land, in the land of Ramesses. That's a lie, because it wasn't no Ramesses at the time of Joseph. Ramesses was in the 19th dynasty. They lying. They lying. And the thing is, y'all, this was what I asked a lot of motherfuckers. Because I watched the documentaries of Champollion. You see, I'm gonna ask y'all a serious question out there. And remember, I told y'all this. Don't let nobody get away with this, because it's documented anyway. I'm gonna show you something about the Medu now. Okay? Now, I watched the documentary on Champollion. Champollion is accredited with deciphering Ramesses. And what he did is he took Coptic. Ra is Coptic, if y'all did not know it, for the sun. Okay? He could not decipher. He could not decipher that glyph. And so what he did, he assumed that it was the sun. And so He took the Coptic, look it up. Ra is Coptic. And Mess is Coptic. He took all of that as Coptic. He did not decipher that. Okay? He took Coptic words and placed them on them glyphs. So look that up. He's accredited with deciphering that word. And that he used Coptic, which is a language that did not come into existence into damn near the 400 AD. That's when Coptic came into existence. 400 some AD. Okay? And so, how is it that Joseph, who supposedly lived like 1600 BC, well before Coptic, how in the fuck is they using Ramesses in the Bible? Yeah. I want y'all to go look at the documentary on Champollion. Champollion is accredited with deciphering Ramesses, and I seen what he did in order to get it. He did not have a Greek equivalent for Ra or Mess. He didn't have the only part of the Ramesses that he got from Greek was the last S on Ramesses. You got Ra and you got Mess and you got the S on the end. So obviously they added the E's. So the only glyph that he deciphered from the Greek was the last S on Ramesses. Ra is a word, not a letter. I mean, not a alphabetic letter. It's a word. So he placed a word on the symbol, the circle with the dot. He said that's Ra. That Ra is Coptic. He took it from the Coptic. And Mess is Coptic. So the question is, how are they using Coptic damn near 1600 BC before Coptic was even in goddamn existence? See, that's a Jew right from the general. Head crack, 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 crack. There ain't any motherfucker out there to say it ain't so. Look it up, get back with me. See if I'm not right in what I say. See if I'm not right in what I say. Yeah. The symbol with the circle and the dot is Ra. Okay? And so he got that from Coptic. That's what he used. He had to find an equivalent, and he said his guess was it was the sun. So he looked for the word in Coptic that meant sun, and is Ra. Okay? Ra is Coptic. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of them names that y'all using, y'all think that it's been deciphered. It's just they took a Coptic word and placed it on the symbol. And any motherfucker out there want to dispute that, please get with me. Okay? At any goddamn time. So the question becomes, how in the fuck is y'all using Coptic words in damn 1600 BC when there ain't no Coptic? Coptic didn't become a language after the fall of Egypt. Okay? Coptic came in existence during the time, I don't even believe it wasn't even in existence during the time of the Greeks. There was no Coptic even when they closed the mystery system, then Coptic came into existence. So it shouldn't be no words, no Coptic words in the Bible when they supposedly lived in the BC period. That's bullshit. So y'all get back with me if I'm wrong. And I'm gonna do something on this tomorrow. That let me know that when they wrote this book much later than what in the terminology, because They say that Champollion deciphered Ramesses. How's motherfuckers in the Bible using, you understand? And if they knew Ramesses, they should know a whole lot of other Egyptian words. You see what I'm saying? What other Egyptian words? They use a few Ramesses, Taarka. Man, they went in there long after the fact and put them names in there. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see the goddamn Dead Sea Scrolls and all of that shit. I'm chasing these motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? I'm chasing these motherfuckers. You see, I'm chasing them because if they knew that that was his name, then tell me where the rest of the Egyptian. Why do they always use Pharaoh? Pharaoh? What motherfucking Pharaoh? Nigga, put his name. If y'all know Egyptian names, y'all supposed to have all the names in there. You see what I'm saying? They went in there after the fact and put them names in there, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? They went in there long after the fact and put them names in there. So I'm just showing you, that, and I'll deal with that tomorrow. I'll bring that back up. But any motherfucker, yeah, any motherfucker, look it up. I'll bring the documentary, I got it in the book. I got the book, The Rosetta Stone, by Wallace Budge, and he showed where he got that from. You go in the back of the book, The Rosetta Stone, it got all the Coptic words that Champollion used. And that's why they say they use Greek and they use Coptic. And so when they didn't have, if they had a bilingual stone with Greek and Medunetta and Hieratic or Demotic, you see what I'm saying? And so when they would try to place a Greek letter on one of the symbols, but they couldn't do it. They couldn't make a clear transliteration with the Greek alone. So then they use Coptic to fill in the blanks. And Ra and Mess, that whole name, Ramesses. I understand we got to say, we understand that's one of our ancestors, but we have to deal with the fact that's how they created the Meduna. They cut and paste different words to make one word. You see what I'm saying? And where it was supposed to be alphabetical and you trying to place one letter on a symbol, he used a whole word for a symbol. Ra. You see what I'm saying? He used mess. He used a word instead of a symbol. You see what I mean? One alphabetical letter. They couldn't make a clean cut with the Greek. That's just the facts. And once you cannot use what's on the stone, you fail in the transliteration. You can't go get some outside languages that's not on the stone. I know how to do research, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to use what's on the stone. If it's just Greek and Egyptian on the stone, that's all you can use. You can't go getting shit that ain't on the stone. So when they tried to make a transliteration from the Greek, the Egyptian into the Greek, they failed. And then they went to using Coptic and Hebrew and shit and I already know Hebrew is a fake language. You understand? I don't even see how the Arabic they was using, because modern Hebrew is nothing but Yiddish and Arabic. So I caught them in that. Remember who said that? You see, and it's documented, but we back to proving that they worship Egyptian gods. You see, and it said, you think I'm lying? Let's go to Revelations, and I'm going to end with this, and then we'll start right back up tomorrow. I'm going to open up a can of whoop ass. Go do that research. It's a documentary on, and I'll bring the book. I'll bring the book and show y'all. Okay? In Revelations 3:14, we're talking about the Egyptian gods they worship. And it says 14, and unto the angel of the church of the the Laodiceans, and unto the angel of the church of the Laodiceans write, these things saith the Amen, with a capital A, the faithful and true witness, the beginning of the creation of God. In here, Jesus is referred to as the Amen, capital A, M-E-N. Amen. Okay, the Amen. So again, we showing and proving, because even El, when you look at El and you look up the God El in the Bible, A-M-E-N, A-M-E-N, the Amen, A-M-E-N, just like Amen Ra, okay, Amen. Amun, any which way you want to spell it. It could be Amun, A-M-O-N, A-M-U-N, A-M-E-N. Okay? And it's the same as Haman, Ham. Haman. Some people spell it H-A-M-M-O-N. You see, Haman, Baal, Haman, Amen, black. Okay, black, the hidden. When it's hidden, you talking about hidden in the veil of blackness. That's what it's talking about. So here, if you look it up in Revelations 3:14, is Amen spelled. You only capitalize something when it's a person, a place, and a thing. Here it is the person of God, and it's the Amen showing it come right up out of Egypt. Okay. That's right. That's right. That's right. I know you heard. I know you heard. I know you heard. So the thing is, see, a lot of people gonna try to say it's something else. If they're gonna try to say it's something else. The question becomes, if they were in Egypt and they worship other gods, and if there was a Amen in Egypt, then you can't get weighed up in goddamn Revelations and say it's something else. Stop it. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, 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 yeah. If it's a capital, it's a person, place, or thing. Not just a noun. It's not just a noun. It's a person, a place, or a thing. You see, it could be a noun. It don't have to be capitalized. When you capitalize something in the middle, the only time you can capitalize something in the middle of a sentence, it got to be a person, a place, or a thing, I believe. And I don't know what that thing could be. You see what I'm saying? But I know that Amen is a person, is referring to Jesus as a person. So he was referred to as the Amen. Okay. Uh, and so, am I clear on that? Okay. And so we documenting that they worship other gods. You understand what I'm saying? Before they ever worship Yahweh. Even El is the most spoken of God in the whole Bible. And when you look at El, and they keep talking Israel, Bethel, uh, uh, Emmanuel, which was the name of the Messiah. El is shown as Osiris. You see him with the crown of Upper Egypt on his head. You see also, who else wear that crown? Most of the time it's Osiris. You see what I'm saying? And so that's it. We don't got to play no more games with you niggas. We ain't playing no more games. Yeah, yeah. Put in whatever you need, but we teaching over here tonight. So I'm gonna start up with tomorrow with a can of whoop ass. I'm coming right black. I want y'all, yeah. I want y'all to get with me. I want y'all to come back with y'all, get your notes and come back. And if you can dispute what I said out there, please come back, because I'm gonna have more firepower for your ass tomorrow. Thank y'all for being here tonight. It was a beautiful bill. Make sure y'all hit me up, support the general. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.